playing good defense. Yeah. That's how it always happens.
Cannot let that guy loose for a breakaway.
Looks like they got caught in the midst of a change there. They're actually pretty short. What's it? They have 9 guys, I think. So that's, I mean, for this.
Well, it looks like both teams got 9 guys here.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though the Sting team could play with 5 and still be pretty good.
None of them are tired.
Yeah. Physicality tries to get the outlet pass here. Goes off the skate of Ward. Physicality pulls up. Nice little butt hook play there as he gets it. Backdoor to Matteo. Shot, save, rebound, sits on the goal line.
There.
Goaltender comes up big. Matteo goes flying.
Wait for the goaltender to find that one there. Just sitting there right on the line. He found it after that rebound came out. So
Face-off's going to come back down low in the Kamagraf zone.
You guys are up next, right?
Face-off won there by the Sting as Matteo actually kind of lost the battle. It still winds up on. Yes, he did. Way to hold me accountable. Matteo, product of the Pro-Italian League last year.
Warriors, Farrah Warriors.
There you go, Farrah Warriors. That's why we need Rob here as a fact checker. He's like the producer of this thing. Matteo skates a lot like PJ DiMartino, so don't get him confused. Kamagraf comes the other way. Half breakaway here, takes a shot, saved by Tommy Destramo.
Nice move, man. Just came out and challenged that puck. He knew he was going to shoot it, so.
No, it's notable that Tommy is in net. Keith Johnson is not making the trip this weekend. So we interviewed Keith during the Tendy Talk, one of the top goaltenders, not only in the East Coast, but on the pro circuit.
Note here, we got a power play coming up for Kamagraf.
Oh, Matteo took one behind the play, it looks like.
Looked like a slash there.
All right. Kamagraf getting their first look on the power play. Face-offs won back to PJ DiMartino. They're keeping the music on like the NBA. And the Sting head the other way. They're shorthanded, though they've had possession at the beginning of this power play. Billy Physicality working 2 players here as he works both Ward and Abrams. Finally, Ward comes away with it. Ward has it. Reluctant to throw it back with that ice hockey mentality. Finally does. They make a nice little slingshot play here to Abrams.
Kamagraf will settle.
Kamagraf settles into the diamond, it looks like they're running. Abrams has it. Nice little touch pass over. Shot. Not sure if it made it to the net. Did Nono get a piece of that?
I believe so.
There we go. Good save from Nono. Good showing thus far. Goalie taking a little bit of a skate down here. I thought there was another delay. Kamagraf moves it at the top of the key. Corey Ward. Ward slides it down low. Takes a shot, blocked there by Mueller. Gets a skate on that one. Behind the net, Kamagraf has it. Tries to run it from behind the net. On the half boards, back out to the point. Ward over to Abrams. Abrams takes a shot, hits his own player. Rebound, sits there, just fired wide. Kamagraf works it again. Abrams cuts to the middle. Too many sticks in the lane there from this thing, and now it looks like PJ is going to try to break. Puck didn't make it there. Mueller loses the battle on the high slot. Kamagraf has it. Forehand save there by Destramo. Backhand save, rebound.
Is coming up huge right now.
Huge. Coming up big on back-to-back saves there on the penalty kill, and they get even strength here.
Kamagraf had good control on that power play, good setup, but they couldn't get too much through until the end of that.
Mueller's going to settle things back in behind the net. They're up 1-0. No need to really force the issue here and just wait for the breakdowns like they did on the first goal. Kraft has it. First game of the season. Drops it over to KJT from where backhand toe pull. Gets around another one. Saved by the goaltender. He gets his toe on it.
That would have been gross. I'll say that right now. That would have been absolutely gross.
KJ's got a mean, nasty backhand toe pull. Look at this guy's pants. Notable there. He is tall. That's how tall he is.
They're just shredding.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell how tall he is, just look at his shins. As Joey DiMartino having himself.
See those wheels here.
Yep. As he's going to take a skate. Joey D takes a shot off the crossbar. Rebound. Almost falls back on the
Almost got his own rebound there.
What a shot by Joey D. Didn't really put much into it, but just good positioning. Takes another shot.
Save there from Kamagraf.
This goaltender's having himself a game.
Hey, Woodsy, do we know his name?
I do not look on the roster yet.
We'll get it on the roster. Yeah, I saw him play out at Narch, but before that happens, Tyler Kraft has it. Kraft takes a shot, rebound, he scores. Kraft.
A little chip shot there from Kraft.
Yeah, looked like he was
kind of fooled him a little bit.
Patrick Pogolji.
I think it's Matt Williams. I saw him out at Narch. He played well as they earned themselves a men's platinum championship out at the regionals. He was a huge reason in the playoffs that they got there. So I know their championship game was kind of an easy one, but he got them there in that semifinal game, and showing what he has here tonight, even though they are down 2-0. Sting, a tough team to play against.
Sting has 13 shots so far to Kamagraf's 4, so
Wow.
he's made some good saves so far.
Which is interesting because Kamagraf had the first couple of chances as Kraft had another one in the slot back out to
Halverson, another
Halverson.
big save.
This guy is good. Big save there from, we're going to call him Williams. Comes up big with the glove, and he's got good sty in net. You got to give him credit on that.
Stein. Great pass.
Big sty points for him in net here. As you can see, we got Corey Ward with the ice cap helmet here, right there. Good focus work there. Look at that, boom. That's what we do. We got a cameraman here for you. Kraft has it. Kraft going to move it to the backhand. He's checked there by Ward. Kraft gets it again over to Halverson.
Penalty?
Wow, that's a weak call.
It's a little bit of a soft call.
See
here
what
for a
happens.
pro division.
Sting, I don't even think Sting knows they have a delayed call right now. Now they finally recognize it,
there's
and he
another
gets
good
dumped
slash
again.
there.
And wow, this is turning into
Broken
a
twig there
bit of
for
a
Halverson.
melee. Oh, Halvey just got that stick, I think, out of Narch, too. He's going to be pissed.
He was not happy about that.
He's going to be pissed.
Hands went right up.
Little backstory to that. So Halverson, when we were out at Narch, had to use that in the first game. First 3 shots missed the net. So we were chirping him a little bit for having a new stick, and then next 3 shots went back bar. So made up for it. He's probably got to be pissed because that stick had a lot of juice left in it, as he was dominant in that championship win over Palma out at Narch. Face off won by the Sting, back 2. Yeah, jersey's very confusing here.
Pants are sick, though.
Yeah, pants are dope. We'll give them that.
You can tell they're from Vegas, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Kraft has it. He's going to take a shot. Nice wear there by White. Backdoor scores.
It's in the back
play.
of Kraft's head there, for sure.
Good play. He just knew he was there. That's just knowing
That
your
black
power
ice
play.
connection there.
Yep, that's just knowing your power play, knowing that he is not moving off that goal line. Kraft no look pass backdoor to Physicality. 3-0. Things really starting to open up here for the Sting. Kamagraf, as it tends to happen in the beginning of the game, you're feeling each other out, hanging in there the first 5-6 minutes, but floodgates have now opened.
3:30 left here in the first period.
Sting's going to head the other way. Nice play there from Matty O. Toe drags one. Passes it over to Brett Jackson. He's checked there by Abrams. Abrams has Jackson all over him. Abrams trying to escape out of the own zone, and he finally does. Abrams, nice little play there around Matty O. He's getting hooked. It's surprising no Cole there, as he was getting hooked all the way up the
That's
rink.
the call
after
we
that
just
last
saw.
one. Yep,
Surprise.
exactly.
Good play to set that back up, though.
Got to get a feel for the refs, as everyone knows, getting into a tournament. As Kamagraf tries to make something happen here behind the net. DiMartino has it. DiMartino's going to
Hey, it's Patrick.
cross the red line.
Patrick is the goalie.
Patrick is the goalie. Thanks
Yeah.
for the
Thank you,
heads
Mr.
up.
Already in.
Some guy just commented on it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
YouTube.
Perfect. So Patrick is the goaltender.
Patrick Bagulzi.
Bagolzi. I was going to butcher that last name.
He's been going to my photos.
Yep. Patrick Bagolzi. I could do that. As DiMartino has it, PJ DiMartino skates himself in the corner. Going to try to cut to the center. Nice save there by Bagolzi. And a little action in front of the net.
Oh, here we
As
go.
Here we go. Abrams is known to be feisty. DiMartino known not to back down as well. We saw that with Ryan Perry out at Narch, as these two are giving each other the dirty glove. Good stuff
Two
there.
of the most aggressive face washes I've ever seen.
Good face wash there. I couldn't remember the name of that for some reason, but
Is that Matt Abrams?
that was Matt Abrams.
DJ?
Matt Abrams and PJ. Matt Abrams is not known to back down, neither is PJ. So that was a nice little, it's nice to get some emotion in these round robin games, as
Absolutely.
they can tend to be a little more conservative. Our game was a little bit chippy, so looks like it's carrying right over into the second round robin game here.
New teams playing each other, so
Absolutely. Got to get a,
good feel out. And
yep,
we'll see how these second set of pro games will go.
absolutely. I think
Everyone's got a game under their belt.
we take on, Liberty's going to take on Kamagraf, and Sting's going to play Colorado Thunder.
What a save.
Good save there by the Gazy to come up big again. Kamagraf heads the other way. Slides it over, a good stick there from Halverson to get a toe on it. Sting's going to try to head out the other way as Joey DiMartino picks it up behind his own net. Joey D outlets it over to Tiefenworth. Tiefenworth slides it under. Good save there by the goalie. Good play from KJ as well. Misread there. KJ picks that one up. Gets it over to Piscali. Piscali, forehand. Has it. Leaves it for Joey D. Takes a shot and he scores. Joey D, known for that low glove shot, buries that one. 4-0. Sting over the Royal Oaks.
It looked like boy from the AHL. Sorry, what was his name?
Corey Ward.
Corey Ward was going to get a change there, and Kamagraf turned it over to Billy Piscali. Piscali passed it right back to Joey D. Can't do that.
Can't leave them that open as they try to go right back at it. Round robin goals will matter to a degree, depending on how things shake out. Sting with the win. You know, if they get the win and the goals for, just, you know, icing on the cake for them. So they're not going to let up here as they cycle in the Kamagraf zone.
I believe everyone makes playoffs, correct?
Absolutely. It's going to be a traditional 1-4-2-3 setup. So these teams may see each other again. They may not. Only time will tell. Kamagraf, not much of an option here as this Sting is all over him defensively. For as good as this Sting is offensively, they're very good defensively as well.
They do not make many mistakes, I'll tell you that.
It's a game of chess when you're playing the Sting, Black Ice, Roadrunners, all the same. As we get a stoppage down low here in the Sting zone. 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Kamagraf only 4 shots on net. You're not going to win a game that way. You're not going to get close in the game, so they really got to start getting across that red line and looking to shoot.
Especially not against this Sting team that's so lethal.
Very stingy.
Everybody that can score a goal at any time. So. Kamagraf's got to start shooting the puck, getting something on net, get to the net.
Face-off one here by the Sting as Action Jackson has it. He's going to slide it over to Mueller. Mueller tries to toe drag around one. Good stick there from Abrams. He's fresh off a coincidental minor. Sends it over. Kamagraf playing a little puck possession here. It's what they need to do and try to lull the Sting to sleep, though it is very hard. Kamagraf forced into the corner here and then behind the net. And this is exactly what they do. They suffocate you, get the puck right back.
Absolutely. They're not giving any of the middle rink at all.
That's name of the game.
Outside. Yep.
Name of the game, especially in roller. As Kamagraf finally gets it at the top of the key, block there from Jackson. Jackson has it. He's got one on him. Abrams decides to kill off him, and that is the end of the period. 4-0. The Sting head into the second period. 14 shots for the Sting, 4 shots for Kamagraf. So, CJ, what'd you see in that first period?
I mean, see a little bit of the Sting, just playing the way the Sting play.
Yeah.
Control the puck, take your chances when you can. And, I mean, they pass the puck well, so they're going to bury the puck when they get the chances. And Kamagraf's got to get the puck and take some shots where they can.
Now, the Sting, as you're mentioning, they just know how to play together. You mentioned it earlier on the power play. Tyler just knew Billy was there. It's such an advantage. I don't know much about the Kamagraf team, but they just look a little out of sorts. That could just be because they're playing the Sting, but they really need to start moving the puck and moving their feet from what I'm seeing after that first period.
Well, absolutely. They don't need to force anything. They need to take chances when they can. I mean, that's a good team they're playing right now. That's a tough first round robin game, but
absolutely. But on the bright side of things, Kamagraf can come out of this playing one of the, you can conceive as the top team in this little tournament here. And, the next game is going to look a little different for them and may play more into their style. So
absolutely. And just, I would hope for Kamagraf to come out of this and look for Kamagraf to kind of carry some momentum into the next couple games for them. So
got a couple shout outs here for the boys. Jonathan Joyce says style level 100
for the gold.
And then we got G Smurf 93 and the best play-by-play in the game.
Absolutely, I would agree with that.
Thank you. I'm a little tired right now. I'm a little gassed after that game.
He just came off game.
Yeah, game winning
much
goal.
better than I did. So my apologies. But
it's all about confidence, CJ.
Exactly. I went with the flow there, and we went. So
I'm sure you did great. I can't wait to watch it later, as the Sting has it here. Tyler Kraft's got one on him. Sends it over to Mueller. Bounces over his stick. Kamagraf first to the puck here, as Kraft's all over him like white on rice. Kamagraf loses the puck just as I say that, as Kraft has it at the top of the key to DiMartino. DiMartino has it, gets it to his backhand, takes a shot, just misses the far corner. Kamagraf tries to head the other way. They wind up sending it back on their own net. Goaltender there leaves it for the defender, set up behind the net, and this is kind of what Kamagraf needs to start doing. Even if you don't have an offensive opportunity, that can't happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't turn it over in your own zone against Sting.
For no reason. For absolutely no reason.
Because Sting is not going to sit back on this 4-0 lead and control it. They're going to take their chances when they get them and control the puck on you.
Vintage wraparound move there from Brett Jackson. Pellegis comes up big there with the glove. Is that 3 ninjas on your background?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Rob. 3 ninjas on the background. Throwback movie from like 1996 maybe.
Yep.
Pellegis.
Shout out to our sponsors, Canadip.
Yeah. Roller Dad News promo code right there, baby.
Roller Dad News.
Siege. Give him a little ad read for us, Siege.
You know, I don't have the ad read in front of me, but
What are your thoughts on it?
Canadip's great. I've tried the mango flavor. Robbie just gave me the wintergreen flavor, which I'm excited to try.
The wintergreen's amazing, honestly. I was like a huge fan of the fruity stuff, like the tropical and the mango. I had the wintergreen yesterday, like driving from Denver to Colorado Springs, which was
Not an easy drive.
not an easy drive, and it was all right. It was just dark. It's very dark on the roads.
Oh, absolutely. There's no lights from
It's weird, yeah.
Castle Rock all the way to
I literally
Springs,
just owned
so.
the whole road to myself. I was like in the middle of 4 lanes, so as we say that, Physicality tries to come with a backdoor pass. Good play there from
Have you tried
Abrams to
the
lay
Skittles
out.
yet? The Skittles flavor?
There's a Skittles flavor?
There is a Skittles flavor. Rob has it with him.
No
You're gonna have to give it a
way.
shot. Yep.
Give me that. I need it for my game. As Matty-O has it, Matty-O kicks the stick out of the way. Things getting a little chippy here. As Kamagraf is going to try to get some offense going. 3-on-2 if they hurry. But Billy Physicality good on the back check, and they come 2-on-1. Physicality's going to get it over to Halverson. He's going to fire it. He scores. Halverson, catch, release, back bar. 5-0 Sting over Kamagraf.
That looks like Kamagraf trying to just do anything they can to get a shot on net right there. I mean, you cannot dangle the Sting team. You got to get shots on, get bodies to the net.
We've all been on this side of the coin, you know.
Yep.
It's tough. You're kind of just forcing it. Maybe, you know, not against a Sting
And
team, but in
we've
whatever
both played
game.
the Sting team here, so
Yep.
we know how they play.
Stingy.
And absolutely.
Kind of goes with their name, honestly.
If they give you a chance, you better score. So
Absolutely. And I think what Kamagraf's trying to do a little bit is bully them, I would guess to say, to get them into the, I don't want to say
Absolutely.
bully, but get them to play chippier. Get them
they're
off their
also-
game.
I mean, they're trying to draw them into
The best
penalties,
coaches in the world.
which you're not going to do. You're coached by Jeremy Miro. You're not going to take penalties.
Jay Miro texting on the bench right now. You could see him over there. He just texting away some of the scores.
He's hitting up RD and asking, hey, did you get that last goal for us?
Oh, here we go. Chance for
Here we-
Kamagraf.
Whitey has it, takes a shot, fires it wide. That's Matt White's brother, for those of you who don't know.
Wow, that is.
That's Matt
White
White.
just won.
Yeah, Matt White just won the KHL? Or was it?
Dale.
The Dell, the German
Couple
league.
of
The
chances
Dell
there
won,
for
right?
Kamagraf.
Kamagraf finally gets some offense going.
Rumor has it, Matt White will be returning.
To roller this summer.
Yep, Kama Pro.
There we go.
Heard it here
Kamagraf the
first.
high slot, takes a shot, he scores! Back bar, the guy with floods on, buries it. Not much of a chance for Tommy.
Buried it as he was falling as well. So
Good play. It's probably because his pants were too tight, but...
that's a good momentum for Kamagraf.
Oh,
That's a top 10 moment, boys.
top 10 moment. Check out for it.
I don't know if we're going there,
We might get copyright.
but that's a good shot.
All right, ESPN has hockey back anyway, so
Oh,
we're
we
just
gotta-
trying to help expand the coverage as PJ DiMartino
Is
cuts
that
to his
KJ
forehand.
down there? Looks like
Yeah,
his back is
KJ.
hurt a little bit.
KJ looks
Hardly
like
get
he's
up.
down and hurt. That is not good. Oh, he is in not good
He's
shape.
going to need some help from Jay Miro, I believe.
KJ got hurt I think he got hit in the face. He's bleeding pretty bad.
Oh, that's his face?
It looks like it.
I thought it was his back here because he can hardly stand.
Maybe. You might be right. It looked like there was blood coming out of his mouth. It might be his knee or something.
Yeah, I don't see any blood. It's definitely back.
Not sure what happened. Rob, did you see it on camera by chance?
And I was just trying to
We have to look over the footage later here to see that.
I got you.
Almost went down, boys.
KJ got hurt, I think it was at Fall Wars. So I'm not sure if this is a reoccurring thing for him or not, but something to look out for as we progress here throughout the weekend. Looks like he's all right now. Maybe, it looks like he may have got hit from behind.
That's kind of what it looked like. Well, I mean, he had the player's stick laying on him, and he was on his
stomach, so maybe a hit right.
Yeah, a little cross check to the lower back. Yep. That never feels good. Never.
No.
As Mula has
As
it.
hockey players, you know how that feels.
Mula tries to sauce pass in the slot, has that one intercepted. Good save there from No to get a toe on it. And Tyler Kraft heads the other way. Has that puck bounce on him a little bit, has to skate it to the corner. Kraft pulls up, nice button hook play there. So controlled on his skates, Tyler Kraft. Tries to throw a pass, but that hits the skate of a Kamagraf player, and PJ DiMartino comes back in his own zone. PJ using the same stick as me, probably why he's got such a good shot. Gonna move it out to Mula.
Speaking of good shot, I believe you had the game winner in
GWG, thank you. Thanks
the first game of this.
I was waiting for someone to talk about it. Thank you. Yeah, it was a
On camera, guys.
Going low blocker?
Yeah, low block. We were, as a team, backdoor, before we get back to that, good save there from Leagues.
Yeah, let's get into that first game. How'd you guys feel first game?
Not good the first period, honestly. We were a little bit trying to get adjusted to the ice court. We haven't played on an ice court, really not at all season. And it was a little warm, but we got our legs moving. And then second period, I feel like we dominated the puck for the most part and finally got the score. We kept trying to shoot high, and that goalie's pretty big, so you got to keep it low.
I mentioned that in the cover of that game.
There you go,
And,
my man.
That you guys were actually down shots 21-12 at one point.
Right.
At the end of the game, the shots were 24-24. So you
Wow,
guys
came back
controlled that puck most of that second period. So.
Great, that's good observation by you. And we always have a good goaltender in net, so he's not going to give up another one. He didn't like giving up that first one, so we relied on him a little bit, make a couple key saves at the end of the first, and just put it on.
That was a good first game to start us off for this Founder Cup Finals.
There we go. As Abrams has it, he's going to try to get around Mula. Mula makes a good stick play there, sauces it all the way to Tyler Kraft. Tyler Kraft pulls up and has a guy blow right by him, 2-on-1. Kraft's going to slide it back door. Had the shot, surprised he didn't take it. Normally he's known to just put that blocker.
Playing unselfish hockey there.
Unselfish hockey to Action Jackson, but he was guarded. He's like a water bug out there. Just a forechecking machine as Kamagraf heads the other way, 3-on-2. The goal scorer slides it back door. Good stick there from Mula. Mula with another strong defensive play. Back-to-back as he had the outlet to Tyler Kraft and then tries to take this one on his own. Spins it off to Kraft. Kraft's going to throw it in the high slot. Bouncing puck controlled there by DiMartino. DiMartino great on his skates. Stays with the puck somehow. Unbelievable.
Not sure how he stayed with that. But
unbelievable. He was getting
pushed,
hacked.
turned the other way, somehow is looking the other way, taking the puck.
It's a penalty, delayed penalty.
And that's why. So just as we're saying that, they take a penalty. He takes a shot. Short side. Couldn't find that one. Back out to the point. Delay is stopped by the touch-up.
What do you think? Does that come down to the frustration of the way PJ skates and just can control the way the puck?
I think as a defender,
Who's a better skater than PJ?
Not a lot of people.
Good point.
The way he has edges, and it's like ice hockey.
For roller, it's ridiculous. And I've played with him in ice, seen him play ice, and he does the same thing in ice. Big flex. No, I played against him in ice. Played against him in ice.
I said with him, I think.
Sorry, played against him in ice. But, no. Tries to backhand salsa puck there. Bounces over his stick as looks like we're getting another different look here on the power play with Max Halverson at the top. Piscali down low with Tiefenworth and Kraft as the other top.
Good save there. I mean, we got Kraft walking in alone.
Never an easy thing as Piscali gets this one to the front of the net. He's battled up there by Abrams. Piscali has it. Nice toe drag around Ward. Gets it back door to Kraft. Over to Tiefenworth. Back out to Halverson. Back to Tiefenworth. Tiefenworth throws a sauce back door. Decided not to shoot it. Kraft finally does. And
good to mention there, Tiefenworth's back out there for the Sting. That's good to see that he is not too badly hurt. So
another another penalty taken by Kamagraf, slashing in front of the net. So now you're going to see this tremendous power play get to work against two people. They run the box so well, and I think why they are so good at it is everyone can shoot on their team. Billy can walk it off the wall. KJ can walk it off the wall. Kraft lifts that leg, slides it, and shoots. So it's just hard to defend.
And they move the puck so well.
It's insane. And you could put, like you said earlier, any player on that power play, and they're going to be able to work it just like they would with their top unit out there. Tiefenworth has it. Tiefenworth out to Kraft. Kraft down low to Piscali. Piscali tries to slide it to Tiefenworth. Good block there from the Kamagraf defender. Nice there. See if he can get an assist if they get a
little
shot.
goalie love here.
Nope. No assist.
Kraft should have shot that for the goalie assist there.
Kraft has passed up a couple of chances, and then he scored. Tyler Kraft.
You could see that open spot. He was picking that all day long.
Goaltender was got to be tired. He was moving a lot on that power play. He was up, down, and all around. Kraft finally gets him out, and hey, that just goes to show you they don't have to shoot the puck every time.
No.
They can move the puck, get the goalie worn out, take a shot like that. Like you said, it was labeled.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was going to say, I'll go help them out.
Face off, one back by the Sting. Halverson rockets one at KJ, maybe trying to make sure he's still awake. KJ's going to send it around to Piscali. Piscali slides it over to Halverson. Halverson backdoor to Piscali off a skate of a Kamagraf defender. Kamagraf tries to head out the other way. Sting maintain possession. Every time the Sting lose the puck, they get it back somehow. So
right back to him. I mean,
that's Sting hockey.
Name of the game for them.
Abrams, nice little backhand toe. He gets it to a forehand and fires it high. Good play there from Abrams to have a backhand toe.
Did Strabo get a piece of that, or am I blind?
I think he did. He may have gotten a glove on that. Tommy's got a really good glove, and he's a big goaltender in there, so he takes up a lot of rooms, good positionally. Definitely no slouch. The Empire starting goaltender, new pro team on the East Coast, the New York Empire. He's going to be their starter, I guess, for the tournaments. As Kraft tries to throw a seam pass up the middle. Good stick there from Kamagraf. Winds back up on Piscali's stick, throws it back door to KJ. KJ just decides to whack it all the way back to Halverson. Here we go, it's getting feisty again. KJ, he's getting into it with the Kamagraf player.
I think this narrows down to Kamagraf's just getting really frustrated with the way the Sting play this game.
Absolutely, trying to throw them off, maybe intimidate them for, you know, a potential future game.
That would have been gross.
That would have been absolutely disgusting. Was that Billy dancing in the
Billy.
slot? How could it not be? Billy Piscali, one of the best hands in the game. Really great. Him and KJ both are good at that slip play. Slip it under that triangle. Kamagraf turns this one over in the slot as Joey DiMartino has it. Heads the other way. Joey D gets on his wheels. Nice little mohawk there. Gets inside, outside. Tucks it through the 5-hole. Scores!
Absolute gross.
Joey D.
You expect nothing less from Joey D.
Joey D goes from the red line, opens up mohawk, tucks it backhand forehand through the 5-hole. 8-1 Sting over Kamagraf. Sting looking like a well-oiled machine at this point. Good game for them to get warmed up in as they head in to play the Colorado Springs Thunder.
You guys got Kamagraf later.
And Kamagraf next, taken by the Liberty. Big news coming for the Liberty next week. We'll maybe talk about it on the next podcast.
Well, here we go.
Little teaser, not that anyone cares. Shot, nice save there from the Shamo. Gets the butt end on it. Always makes you feel good as a goaltender when you get that butt end on that high blocker shot. Kamagraf settles back in their own zone. Good play there from Abrams. Abrams, nice little play again. Abrams having himself a pretty good game. Throws it back door.
That was a great pass right there, Abrams.
Good play. Abrams having himself a game here. He's not going to back down as we can see here on Close and Personal. Abrams skates away from that one this time. He had a nice little run there. As Kamagraf tries to settle things back in.
I'll finish this.
All right, I'm going to be losing my partners in crime here as they have to go coach their semi-pro team. Who do you guys take on?
We take on the Solvik Sting, I believe.
The Fuck Sting. So Miro's pretty much just going to stay right on the bench.
I'm going to head to the locker room, try to get the boys ready for this next game.
Let's go.
So
I'm pulling for you guys.
Go.
Your goalie was
good work.
Thank you.
Absolutely killed it.
No, thanks for hopping on and score. Kamagraf, just as we're conversing. Low blocker. Late goal, 8-2. Minute 55 left. Sting pretty hefty lead here at this point. Very good. I know how to do it.
Good work, boys.
Good stuff. Thanks. That's awesome. All right, I'm going solo.
Get the back.
Going solo here for the last minute 55. Thanks to CJ Bateman for helping out on the color commentary.
Yeah.
One of
Siege
the CEO of Roller Dad, as he calls himself.
As he calls himself.
Self-proclaimed CEO.
Yeah.
Kraft slides it over, back and forth they
We don't know
go.
what he does for RDN, but he's definitely, I guess, the CEO.
He's a very cool guy, I'll tell you that.
Awesome guy.
See, RDN, cool guy.
Cool guy, yeah.
Cool guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's a cool guy for RDN.
As Kamagraf trying to defend another Black Ice power play. I mean, 8-2. Things have gotten chippy, obviously, but you're not going to win a game when you give up 4 power plays to anybody in the pro circuit. So Sting's just going to work this one around. They get Mula some power play time. He takes one to the net. Halverson has it. Back out to Kraft. Kraft takes a shot off the shin pad of the Kamagraf player. White's going to throw Halverson into the boards. Kraft tries to find Mula back door. Good play there from White to get a stick on that one. Kamagraf trying to keep one more out of the back of the net. Good save by the goaltender, Peligis. Comes up big. Looks like Marc-Andre Fleury as he gets down and leans into that short side shot. Good save there from Peligis. He's had a good game despite giving up 8 goals. He's been absolutely peppered in this game. Don't mind the voice crack. Sting goes back to work. Halverson fires that one, just misses the top corner. If you're the Sting, you really don't want to even engage in this activity. It might even be better just to pull it back and kind of kill the clock here, just so you don't risk anybody getting hurt, but they're not going to do that, and Kamagraf's going to come one-on-one. Kraft keeps this guy to the outside. It buries him, and it goes in the net. Kraft buries him. I think it hit off of his skate. Hits off the defender's shin pad and goes into the net. A little bit of puck luck there. As I said that, Sting probably could have just pulled that back and killed the clock there. Let things kind of die out. You don't want to get anyone hurt in a round-robin, meaningless game. 8-3. First 10 minutes of the game, pretty close actually. Things opened up after that as soon as the power play started getting there for the Sting. From there, the floodgates opened and they took control of this game. Sting has it again. Mula cuts to the outside, throws it back door. Nobody's home. Sting regained possession back to Halverson. 5